So today I wanted to talk about self-shame. And before you keep scrolling, please wait a second. You might be thinking to yourself, this is irrelevant to me. I rarely ever shame or blame myself. But let me challenge that a bit. Let me ask you to pause this video for a few seconds and think of at least one thing that you shame or blame yourself constantly about. And now if you found at least one thing, congratulations on being honest with yourself. This is a very good first step. Now, when we look into the core of self-shame or self-blame, there is always a judgmental voice that says you should do, you shouldn't do, you should be, you shouldn't be, that's bad, that's wrong, why are you doing this, you shouldn't be doing this. And just like a stubborn kid, the more you tell that part of yourself that you shame on you, the more it will double its efforts to resist changing. There is another more compassionate and even effective way of approaching self-shame, which is heading to that part of the self that we shame with a question: what's in it for you? Why is this question effective? Because every human action or belief or behavior or habit or thought is a trial to fulfill a need. We are needs-driven creatures, so everything we do or not do or hold on to or behave in is a trial to fulfill a need. Sometimes our attempts to fulfill our needs succeed in fulfilling the need, and sometimes they don't. And sometimes they do fulfill the need, but on the large scale of things, the actions that we choose or the choices we make do not serve us generally. Either way, there is always something in it for us in everything we do or not do or choose to think or behave in, right? When we get to the answer of this question with ourselves, we get to understand the need. And once we get to understand the need with compassion, that part of the self that we used to shame will now not be as resistant, and we will not be as shaming to it, and change can happen. So let me invite you today, before you go to bed, to engage in a loving conversation with the part of yourself that you constantly shame and ask it, what's in it for you? And stay curious.